Hey everyone, welcome back to Sofa and Chill. I'm Kev.
And I'm Lewis.
Oh, I can't wait. I literally cannot wait for today's episode. So Lewis has kind of watched quite a lot of Clone Wars, haven't you, son? Have you enjoyed it?
Indeed, yeah. It's been really good.
Good.
Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, but we've reached a really pinnacle arc in the series. Yeah, I can't wait, and I know he can't. Watching
Umbara arc.
Well, I don't need to say it. I don't need to say it. I don't. Any of yous out there that have watched Clone Wars, watched Umbara arc, you know, I mean, I'm not going to say anything else. Obviously, I don't want to put any spoilers out there. It's not that I'm putting like a spoiler to Lewis to know that it's going to be a good arc. Lewis is aware that I watch Clone Wars, and people have commented and said that when I've asked what people would like to see, a lot of yous have said Umbara, haven't they? So it's kind of like he is aware that this must be good. So I'm just not sugarcoating it. It's good. He doesn't know anything about it other than it's good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I don't really know anything about it. Well, you love this arc. Yeah, and that's basically it, really.
So which ones? You've watched a few since I've been away.
Yeah.
What's been your favourite one?
Ooh. I liked the Battle of Mon Cala.
Oh, the Battle of Mon Cala. Yeah, I love that
with all
too.
the Gungans that
Yeah.
drop in.
Yeah, that's what. Oh yeah, I love that. You love that too. Yeah, I like that. And I got like the young prince, didn't they?
Oh
Take
yeah.
over.
Padme nearly drowned.
Nearly.
And then Jar Jar spat on a helmet. Apparently. I know.
Okay.
Like,
it's the last thing you need, but all right. I don't know. You definitely don't want that.
know.
You just don't want that. But no, I'm super excited for this. Are you? I just don't want to wait any longer.
I can't wait.
I know. If you're enjoying the channel, what do they do?
Subscribe and like.
Yep, and remember to hit that notification bell. Just lets you know when we put something else out. And also, we do put the full length episodes too. This and other stuff over on our Patreon. Leave a link below. And just while we're putting this on, just hit the like button and subscribe.
Yep.
Yeah. Just hit the like button and subscribe. It won't take you a second, I promise.
We'll wait.
We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll eat some sweets. Just till you do it. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. So yeah, this episode consists of 4. Season 4 already. What's all that about? Episode 7, 8, 9, and 10 of Season 4 means Lewis is going to catch up to me very, very soon to watch D-Squad, and then, like you say, we're moving forward from them, for me, into parts unknown. So I just can't wait. Hurry up! We have to get the Umbara arc done first. Let's do this. Super excited.
War in the expansion region. The Republic launches a lightning strike into a remote ghost nebula to control the strategic system of Umbara.
Masters Krell and Tin will be supporting my troops in the south, while Anakin's battalion comes in from the north and takes out enemy reinforcements.
Our biggest problem is going to be the local militia.
We're counting on you to take out those local fighters, or I'm afraid the capital will never surrender.
Does my battalion have to do everything?
You seem to always volunteer.
Who's your favourite clone?
Rex.
No. Super excited.
They ain't got nothing we can't handle, sir.
Dude, watch your yogurt.
Our night vision sensors are having a tough time in this job.
Just get us as close as you can.
I love the way they just reverse and just jump out the back. It's so cool.
After our boys!
What is that?
I know. You don't want that to hit you in the shin pad. They're just doing like a full-on invasion. They have to go down there.
Dropping in and...
Yeah. They're just dropping in. Military style. Yes, Annie. They have to wear these like weird masks, don't they?
Yeah.
Wow, this is a full-on invasion. I remember, I love this.
That is so cool.
I know.
That ridge! The other battalions are counting on us!
The enemy could have the whole place rigged with traps.
Better hold the shadow!
You can see how the graphics have got better as the season's gone on.
Mm-hmm.
Keep moving, hot case. Yeah, I got it all under control.
No, it wasn't. Oh! He's gonna pull a cut up. Oh!
That's not right!
I got grinded.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I know, but it stinks.
Nice work,
Oh.
boys.
Fives?
Hard case, right? Yeah, that's what they call me.
Hard case and fives.
Turned that weird thing into a hot noodle.
I did. With no added sugar.
We'll need to move out as soon as the men are ready. Get some rest.
Thank you, sir. The General's giving you an order, Dogma.
Of course, sir.
Get some rest. Dogma.
Tight, but he's loyal.
Behind. What you got there?
What is this? Look out! Ambush!
Massive ambush in the behind you.
The enemy circle behind us. Everybody, we must defend our back! There's an opening to our south. I recommend we move all platoons off the ridge in case the airstrike overshoots.
Yes, Rex.
Good thinking, Rex. Everyone, move out now!
All here, sir.
Stay covered. We have to hold the position.
Oh, nuked.
Always on target.
Oddball. Yes.
That'll teach him.
Don't know what it'll teach him, but it'll teach him something.
Yeah.
General Krell's here? Something big must be going on.
The Council has ordered you back to Coruscant, effective immediately.
What? Why?
I'm afraid a request was made by the Supreme Chancellor, and the Council obliged. That is all they would tell me.
Well, I can't just leave my men.
I'll be taking over in the interim.
Master Krell, this is Rex. You won't find a finer or more loyal trooper anywhere.
Good to hear that.
It is an honor to be serving you.
I find it very interesting, Captain, that you are able to recognize the value of honor. Stand at attention when I address you. Your flattery is duly noted, but it will not be rewarded.
I do not like you.
Ready to move out immediately. That is all.
I do not like you.
Especially for a clone.
I don't care how many arms you've got.
Quicken that pace, battalion. This is...
How big your chin is.
The new General has a way with words.
Yeah, if he says that again, he won't be having any more words. Tell you that.
Charge, and we've got a job to do. Just treat him with respect.
Yeah. Ready your weapons.
Oh, wow.
Anyone else want to stop and play with the animals? Now keep moving.
Badass.
The top of this ridge will make a good place for the men to make camp.
The men don't need rest. CT-7567, are you reading me?
Excuse me, sir.
I ask you a question, CT-7567.
The terrain is extremely hostile.
Do I need to remind you of this battalion's strategic mission in conquering this planet?
Being a dick.
Look back. Time and rest are luxuries the Republic cannot afford. The other battalions are counting on our support. Do all of you understand this?
Ooh, that's you told CT-7567.
Don't like it. I don't like it. No, I'm just putting that out there right now. I do not like it.
I do not like Chin.
All platoons will execute a forward assault along the main route to the city.
But if we come in from the main route, they're likely to engage us in a full frontal assault.
I'm in command now.
Might be wiser to think first.
Are you questioning my order?
Yeah.
You will not stop, and you will not turn back regardless of the resistance you meet. That is my order.
The way he's saying CT-7567. So like he's not actually calling them by their name.
He doesn't think of them as like people, like as we do, individuals. Like they've shown their individuality.
So, why aren't we sticking to the original plan?
Krell's a cock. Sorry.
Yeah, leave it to Hardcase to dive in head first. Right now we have to stay alert. It's too quiet out there.
Something's up.
I know. Whenever it's too quiet, it's too good to be true. It usually is. I stepped on a mine.
Nobody move!
He's had his legs
Hose this down.
blown off.
Looks like the whole road's been booby-trapped.
Especially Rex.
Exactly. Watch your step. Whoa! Yeah, shit biscuit. I heard it coming a mile away.
We're completely exposed! I think Hardcase made him mad.
And off you go.
We're blown!
Wow.
We don't have any cover! We need to pull back. We can see them, we can hit them! Pull back now!
Get in there and save their necks.
Like you say that to one clone.
I know.
It's like talking about everyone.
I know.
Because they're all the same.
Hit him with everything you got! Where are you going? Get back here! I'm pulling back!
Do you have a malfunction in your design? Entire operation has been compromised because of your failure.
Captain Rex just saved this platoon.
Arc 5555. Stand down.
Oh.
Sir, yes, sir. I followed your orders. A plan that cost us men. Not clones. Men! I also have another duty. To protect those men.
You have a spark of tenacity, Captain. I suppose your loyalty to your men is to be commended. All right, Captain Rex. Your opinion has been noted.
Thrown them to the wolves.
He almost complimented you.
Incoming! Everyone, we must hold this position!
Quick one. What did you think of General Krell?
I hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he did, like, get better at, a bit, but at the end, but he was... Chin, he was...
He was Chin. Yeah, I just think he had this, like, immediate attitude problem with the clones. Like, the way he spoke to Rex. It was as if, like, as soon as Skywalker had been sent back to Coruscant and he took over, he doesn't have the same, like, affinity and feelings for them the way Anakin does, because they've all been through so many different battles together and fought together. Like, the way he just talked to him and spoke to him and put their lives at risk. I didn't like it. I don't care how many chins he's got or how big his chin is. And that's it. That's it. Yes, patrons, thank you so much, as always, because I thought we'd give you that little bit extra chat and we'll get back to it. So that first one, yeah. What did you think of Krell?
He had anger issues.
Yeah.
His battalion is temporarily placed under the command of Jedi General Pong Krell. Krell's reckless strategy forced Captain Rex to retreat with his platoons in a disastrous defeat.
No messing about, my god. No waiting about.
We have got to move before those fighters come back. Jesse, take the right flank. Umbara, take the left flank. You're gonna be okay, buddy. This will ease the pain.
Stabbed him in the side of the face.
Resistance from the Umbarans has been greater than anticipated.
It is resupplying the capital's defenses.
Incoming! Incoming! Get down!
If you could capture that airbase, it will sever the capital supply lines.
I'll see to it that the airbase is placed under our control.
The entire invasion depends on your battalion.
Yeah. God, it looks like such a weird planet, Umbara.
Into heavily guarded. At least 3 tank divisions, plus guns.
And engage their forces in a full forward assault.
The gorge is narrow, sir. We'll only be able to move our platoons in single squads.
Obi-Wan and the other battalions are holding off the enemy right now. We don't have time to look for a more secure route.
We'll assemble the squads into 2 divisions. The casualties are going to be high.
Is Krill trying to get us killed?
We had to retreat from the capital because the general pushed a flawed strategy. We don't know what we're up against. They have weapons we've never seen before. A full forward assault would leave us too exposed.
That's what he seems to be doing. Pushing them forward.
It would help if you eased their minds. He is effective in getting them done. He's a recognized...
So annoying.
I know.
Lay down our lives for victory. You believe that? Or is that what you were engineered to think?
The amount of people that have died, or the amount of clones that have been killed under his command, that's the scary thing.
Let's move out.
Go on, hard case and 5s. Quite tense, this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it dark? It's darker than the other ones.
You don't really know what's gonna happen.
I know.
Any moment they could just get bombed.
What the?
Okay.
Look at them. Like, how do you attack against something like that?
Take it. Thanks, buddy. I got
Thanks, buddy. Shoot it right up the hoop. That's how you do it.
That was close. You got a point there. Spread detonators along that corridor. Trap them into the bottleneck. Hey, come on, over here!
Yo, come here, you little bitch. Oh. Yeah.
We got him! We got him! All right, let's move out.
That was
So-
a good job.
If something is gonna pop off, something will pop out.
Yeah. Little bit of carnage there.
That one's still got some juice in it. Waste it! No juice left in him either.
That was pretty vicious.
Chew on that!
Injured on the floor. Execution.
We've got a problem.
We've got a very big problem.
What are they doing? Continue your attack.
Sir, we're overpowered. We need reinforcements. Sir,
like-
we can't
You
possibly...
must stand your ground. Do you read me? Do not fall back. That is an order.
Should I send them to support Captain Rex?
I'll give the order when I give it, Sergeant Apple.
And he's not like Anakin. Anakin leads by example. He's out there fighting. He's at the back, tickling his undercarriage with 4 arms.
Keep the wounded as quiet as possible. I used to think General Krell was reckless, but now I'm beginning to think he just hates clones. We can't take them head on.
Yes, right on its forehead.
Shoot it in the face.
We gotta get these guys out of here. Forget it. We have to leave them. We can't just leave them, sir. If we survive, you can patch up the wounded later.
Yeah. Krell's put him into a position impossible.
We've still got some fight left in us, Tup. Remember what you were saying about finding another way to destroy those tanks? I have a mission for you.
CT-7567, where are you?
We've come up with a plan to infiltrate the airbase.
You put this entire assault on your hope that 2 clones can do what your entire group could not? Captain, you will launch a full forward strike immediately, or you will be relieved of duty.
Hung up on him.
Did he hung up on Rex?
Costing 5's in a hard case to pull this thing off. My commander on Kamino said my growth acceleration chamber had a leak. Some kind of sensor wall. Use the tree to get over the sensor wall.
He's still up there, son.
I'd prefer a good fight to all this sneaking around.
Spotted. What a shot.
Watch yourself.
Yeah. And they're all gonna run out.
How do I stop this thing?
That's cool.
That is cool. Yeah, but sorry, mate. Whoa. Off you pop. He's just laughing.
They're just floating about.
They're just like, they can't kind of get the control of it yet. There.
Rex!
Look who it is, the boys.
Clear out, Captain.
The big guns have arrived!
The big guns.
Take that! That's the stuff! Let it go, boy! Boy, hot day! Bring it home.
Impressive.
All units, move out!
Don't like its eyebrows.
General, we have taken the base and cut off enemy supply lines to the capital.
Luck has smiled on you
That's
today,
off.
Captain.
A lot of men died to take this base.
The price for such victory.
Oh,
Dismissed?
who was gonna chin him?
He's the one who will never realize.
They want their base back. We cannot let our guard down for a moment. Interrogate the prisoners if you have to. But I want this base under our complete control.
Sir, there's a transmission from General Kenobi. I'm still waiting for Krill to thank us for handing this base over to him.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Congratulations on your capture of the Umbara airbase, General.
There will be time for celebration when we've taken that capital.
Their attacks have increased, and their long-range missiles are forcing us to retreat from our positions. It seems they're receiving new arms shipments directly from a supply ship orbiting the...
General Kenobi,
Can't we destroy the supply ship?
We're trying.
my battalion will meet you at the rendezvous coordinates.
We cannot expect...
The enemy is jamming our transmissions. Have the battalion ready to move out in 12 hours.
Shouldn't we coordinate our attack?
General Kenobi has his hands full, same as us.
Be marching into a blast zone, sir.
Blasted insurgents. You are smart enough and loyal enough to obey my orders. Now prep those troops!
So you feel it for him because he doesn't agree with it, but he's still doing his duty. That he knows there's a hierarchy, so the person above him.
Those missiles have 100 megaton yield. Obviously, General Krell knows what he's doing. I've never seen a general with these kinds of casualties. He's out of control. He has no respect for us. What about using these starfighters to destroy the supply ship? Our fleet has been trying. We can sneak right past their blockade, get where our ships can't. If we take out that supply ship, then we cut off arms to the capital.
Good shout.
My men have cracked the Umbaran codes. We can sneak past the supply ship's defenses.
And who do you propose would fly these starfighters?
My men may not be pilots, sir, but they are able to learn and adapt.
I'm afraid I can't afford to waste any clones on frivolous adventures.
You say that now?
Oh, that's cool. Oh.
We just march into those missiles? We go ahead with our plan and suffer the consequences. You would be court-martialed. If it were up to me, and we had the time and the training, I would say do it. What's going on? Nothing. Where is the honor in marching blindly to our deaths? It is not our call. We are not independent of one another. But I am not just another number. None of us are. Fives, where are you going? To round up some pilots.
Oh, dude.
Alright. Okay, there.
Good technology.
Awesome technology. Yeah, yeah. Seems quite advanced, doesn't it? Like really advanced.
Really?
I got it.
As soon as he's like lost one little bit, it's all gone.
There appears to be a disturbance in Hangar 9-4.
What's going on down there?
Nothing's out of control down here.
And why have the alarms been triggered?
It's just a drill, a safety drill, sir.
Who authorized this drill?
We are decrypting the alien hardware, sir.
Identify yourself!
Okay. How about this? No, 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 no! That's gonna leave a mark.
I'm going down.
Got it. I got it. It's easy. You could have gotten us killed. Not to mention ruining our hopes of flying this mission.
Explain this, now.
We were decrypting the enemy craft when what appears to be an enemy booby trap went off.
A booby trap.
Yes, sir. That is what happened. No doubt.
Well, Captain Rex.
Correct.
Looks like I was correct. The Umbaran fighters are dangerous.
Come on, that won't stop us. It's just procedure. Look, I agree we should go through with this. So you two volunteering to be my pilots or what? We just need a plan. Already got one. General Skywalker blew up a droid control ship when he was just a kid, and he told me the trick was hitting their main reactor.
Oh.
Very clever.
I remember that.
A little shout out to Phantom Menace.
Be on high alert. I found my pilots. We're going after that supply ship. It's a suicide mission, not to mention against orders.
Get off. Boom. Let's go.
I'm trying to sleep. Where are they? Don't tell me they're going to disobey orders.
Oh, yeah.
You know we have to tell the general. Do you really want to be court-martialed?
Shut up, man. Oh, look at that. He knows. The thing is, they're only going to try and do what's best. They're trying to destroy the supply ship.
I'm just doing it for fun.
It's like him, well, it could be fun. Let's just go up the front of here and, like, certain death. Well, that could be fun.
What the?
Dog biscuit.
My flight officer reports the launch of 3 starfighters.
I authorized the recon of the Delta in preparation for your attack on the capital. I am sure the report will make your strategy more effective.
Yours.
Hey, where are you two going? We are going to speak with the General, sir. Why don't you tell me? On second thought, sir, it's not important. That's what I thought.
Don't go grassing this up, son. I remember when Annie did that one.
Oh,
Kid.
no.
So good.
It reminds me.
Hey, there are clones in the main hangar.
Impossible.
Oh, nice.
Fire missiles!
Activate ray shields.
Ray shields, hit the deck! This may have been a bad idea after all. Our shields are sure taking a beating. Can't turn back now. Hotcakes, get back on your ship! Costley, I got a plan! This is for the 501st! Get out of here!
Aw, what are you doing?
Final hot case. Better leave.
Live to fight another day.
Oh, my God. Just...
Come on, come on!
What a ledge.
Let's go.
Let's.
Where's Hardcase? He didn't make it.
Rip hard case.
General Crow would like to see them in the tower. You wanted to see them, sir.
Indeed. It seems they have accomplished a very brave act. They've also committed a serious crime by directly disobeying my order.
I'm their commanding officer. General, sir. Captain Rex is attempting to take the blame for actions that were clearly mine. Fives! And full blame placed upon me.
You have the audacity to request who should bear the punishment of your insurrection. They will be court-martialed. They will be found guilty. And they will be executed. You will pay the price.
Rest in peace.
Rip hard case. You were good. Real good.
I respectfully request you reconsider court-martialing Fives and Jesse.
All the more reason to send a clear message that I am in charge, and insubordination will not be tolerated. Some clones are just defective.
What?
I don't think I can court-martial them. It will only be a waste of time. I'm afraid they'll need to be disposed of. Prepare a squad for execution.
What? But, sir...
What?
You heard me, Captain. Have it done immediately.
Execute Fives and Jesse immediately.
What?
General Krell has ordered your execution immediately. What? He has authority to render punishment during combat. Executing us? I tried to convince him that it's my fault.
He's been using you. He needs your loyalty to control the others.
Don't beat yourself up about it. We made our choice.
Fives has just been like, alright lads, it is what it is.
Well, I've officially lost my sense of humor. I hope you can live with yourself, Dogma. Never thought we'd go out this way. Aim! This is wrong, and we all know it. General is making a mistake, and he needs to be called on it. We are loyal soldiers, but we are not a bunch of unthinking droids. Fire! They're doing the right thing, Dogma. We have to go through with this. Good luck finding anyone to do it.
Dog meat.
I ordered those clones to be destroyed.
It's Captain, sir. General, there's an incoming transmission.
Put it through.
Squadrons have ambushed one of our platoons, seizing weapons and uniforms. We believe they may be planning to launch a massive attack.
Prepare your platoons to move out immediately. Finally going to take the capital. Make sure the troops are aware that the enemy may disguise themselves as clones to try to trick us.
I will, sir. Stay alert. The enemy has our weapons and our armor. I saw that thing attack Hat Case.
Whoa. Are you grenade in there?
Yeah. We're under attack! Where's the enemy? I don't know, I can't see anything! Negative, it's too dark. Oh, wait, I see them. Disguised as clones, all right. Captain, where are you? We're sustaining heavy casualties!
Weird.
What?
They are clones.
We're shooting at our own men! They're not Umbarans! They're clones! They're clones! Whoa. They're not Umbarans! They're clones! Look! We're clones! We're all clones!
What the...
They've all been shooting at each other. I hate it. They've all been killing each other. Oh, I hate it.
I found the platoon leader. It's Waxer.
Baxter is their platoon leader. Waxer?
Waxer.
Hate it.
Tell me, who gave you the orders to attack us?
Chin.
It was General Krell. He sent us to these coordinates to stop the enemy. We thought they were wearing our armor. But it was you.
So angry.
Okay, so hold the phone. Right. Chin told them that the enemy was disguised. He also told them so that they would fight each other.
What I'm proposing is highly treasonous. If any man chooses to opt out, do it now.
One of my most heartbreaking moment.
My orders are, we arrest General Krill for treason against the Republic.
Kick him in the balls before you arrest him.
He's gonna be so strong.
You're being relieved of duty. Surrender, General. For ordering your troops against one another.
Oh, that. I'm surprised you were able to figure it out.
Surrender, General.
Dude, careful.
Outnumbered.
Ah.
Dare to attack a Jedi!
He's just so powerful.
I will not be undermined by creatures bred in some laboratory.
Oh, badass. I was just shooting and he was just like, yeah, right, no, thank you, mate.
Lower your weapon, Dogma. I can't do that, sir. It's my duty. You're all traitors! We're not programmed. You have to learn to make your own decisions. Take him to the brig. Troopers, don't let General Krell escape.
He's worse than any of the enemy that you've been fighting.
Anybody?
Jedi with 4 arms and pissed off chin.
Wait! He's coming.
You should have listened to the ARC Trooper from the beginning, Captain.
That's right, he was right.
I was using you.
Ah!
Right in the middle. So there it's thrown it between each hand.
Get him!
Just killing loads of clones. I hate it. My god, he's so tough. He did like a double arm under smash.
He's gonna make him get chewed.
Hey, ugly! Come and
Oh,
get me!
chin. Oh,
He's so lucky. Dinner time!
got him.
I stunned him, sir.
Headshot. It's over.
Nice work, Tub.
That was so good.
Because you're inferior.
But you're a Jedi. How could you?
A Jedi. A new power is rising. The Jedi are going to lose this war, and the Republic will be ripped apart from the inside. Its place is going to rise a new order, and I will rule as part of it.
You're an agent of Dooku.
Not yet, but when I get out of here, I will be.
You had my trust, my loyalty.
That's because you were the biggest fool of them all, Doctor.
Cheers.
I counted on blind loyalty like yours to make my plan succeed.
Traitor, General. And you will be dealt with as one.
The Umbarans are going to retake this space, and when they do, I will be free.
The remaining Umbarans are heading here. Get everyone on the perimeter. Krell sabotaged the transmitter. He's been against us from the beginning.
All the way through.
If the Umbarans get to him, he'll turn over all our intel. As long as Krell's alive, he is a threat to every one of us. I agree.
Whack him out.
On your knees.
You're in a position of power now. How does it feel?
Would you whack him out?
Yeah. I give him more holes than Swiss cheese.
I'd turn his head into a canoe.
What are you waiting for? The Umbarans are getting closer. You can't do it. Eventually, you'll have to do the right thing.
I'm turning into a sponge.
I don't think so. Dogma.
I had to.
Dogma. Took Krell out.
He was gonna make a cool speech.
He was about to like
Eventually,
do it. Eventually, you will have to let me go and pop.
General Kenobi's battalions have routed the last holdouts of Umbarans, and we've secured all sectors. We took Umbara. Why? I don't know, sir. I don't think anybody knows. Do know that someday this war is gonna end. What happens to us then?
Actually, yeah. What happens to them when the war's
That's
over?
it. Crazy. Wow. Okay. Well, sorry, son. Right. Okay. Umbara arc done. What did you think of it? You tell them that while I bring up what's coming up next.
That was probably my favourite arc. Well, one of my favourite arcs.
Yeah.
So far. It was so good. It showed a lot more of the clones than it usually does. It showed a lot of Rex, who was my favourite clone. So it was so good. Chin.
I mean, he was a Jedi all the way through, and I mean, you could tell that he was being a dick, but you didn't kind of know whether it was just his way of doing things, whether it was just his teaching style, whether it was his training, however it was. I didn't kind of know what it was. But yeah, he was just a knob all the way through, putting like the clones in positions where they could be dying, and then calling Rex by his actual number, and he rubbed me up immediately the wrong way because the clones like mean so much to me. that I was just like, how you dare talking to Rex like that?
I know.
It's like, don't you talk to my Rex like that?
It was so like
R.I.P. Hard case. But he took one for the team. He went out on his shield like they all do. I mean, whether it be heavy, whether it be 99. You know, it doesn't matter. Cut up. The go out, apart from cut up, he just got to cut up, didn't he? He went out by his namesake. But you go out on the shield, and that's what he did. Live to fight another day. Do you know what I mean? And that's the way it is. But I hated when all the clones were shooting at each other. Because I remember when Waxer and Boyle were in that, I forgot which one it was. But yeah, that was like an episode almost all about them. And I hadn't seen Waxer since then.
I know.
And then all of a sudden it said they were fighting against each other, and he was like, stop. He ran out. And then it was like Waxer, he was on the other side. And he'd been shot and he dies. I was like, what the shit, Toasty?
Like,
I was disappointed, like super disappointed.
Yeah, it was really good though.
Yeah. Right, okay, so we are jumping. We're gonna jump. We've just watched Umbara arc. The Zygerian slavers. We're gonna miss A Friend in Need, Crisis on Naboo. The next one we're watching on the channel. Well, we're not jumping them. Lewis is still gonna watch them. Next week, we're gonna watch The Return. Enough said. Can't wait. It'll be super cool. Yous all know. And then yeah, we're starting to get to, I mean, after The Return, Lewis has only got to watch Onderon and the Young Jedi, and then he's caught up to me to start watching D Squad. And that's it. He's caught up. You'll have to let me know. Obviously, it's been a while since we've spoke about this, because I remember it was months ago when I was up here. When do we need to stop watching? Not around, or you need to stop watching near? Is there an actual one where we can stop watching, watch Revenge of the Sith, and then watch? Because I am afraid that I know that there's some spoilers I've been told. So if you can let us know, yous amazing people out there, let me know kind of where to stop watching Clone, jump into Revenge of the Sith, and then we can go back and watch the end of it. And let me know where is Andor gonna fit in the timeline, because I know where it's set. I know it's the prequel before, well, the prequel series before Rogue One, because it's got Cassian in it, Cassian Andor. So where does it fit in the timeline? Because we should be pretty close. We might get to watch it on the channel. Something new. I'm excited. But I can't. Obviously, I'm super excited. You know how much I love Clone Wars, and I've had to wait for Lewis to catch up. And it's took a few months. Thank you so much for all your patience, your love and support, and letting Lewis get involved and watching it. But yes, he's going to be up to scratch soon, and I'm absolutely buzzing, because like now I'm getting there. Yes, I'm getting back to the point where I can start watching it, because I haven't seen D Squad. Yeah, I can't.
I can't deal.
I can't deal with it.
I can't cope.
No, so I just want to say, yeah, if this is your first time at the channel, thank you so much for watching. I'll put a link to the playlist for Clone Wars. I'll pop it down there somewhere, and I'll stick the subscribe button up there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if this is your first time on the channel, you're a bit late, you know, you can go back a bit, and then, like, maybe start from scratch, I don't know.
You can go back and watch, binge it.
Yeah.
I would. I might watch it myself.
Yeah.
Just want to say thank you again so much for watching, and we'll see you all very, very soon.